Hey y'all, hey, my name is Andrea, and today on my channel Bellamore, we're talking about these mid-20s, y'all. These mid-20s. I am 26 years old, and I don't know about you, but it is that age of like, you're supposed to have it all together while you're also supposed to live your best life, while you're also supposed to spend money and explore, while also trying to figure out how to budget and control the funds that are coming in, and the funds are not always coming in. Okay, sometimes it's a lot. Mentally, it's a lot. Physically, things are aching that don't ache. Like, I can still survive and thrive. However, why are things cracking? Why do I feel like this? Why am I tired? And it's only 10 o'clock. I was up till 2 a.m. minimum. So navigating all of that, I don't know about you, honey, but it is a lot. It is a lot. And if you are in the same position as me, you can feel a bit overwhelmed. You can feel like, oh my God, like, is my vision board, are the things that I wrote down and manifested, am I really in control? Am I really in control? Because I think that is the most tedious part about your mid-20s. It's that pressure of feeling like you have to explore everything. You have to know what's coming next. You have to know how to set up your life for its best situation. But the reality is we don't know. We don't know. Like, there's a lot of things we are not in control of. And if you are in control of everything, God bless you. You are one of God's chosen favorites. Because me, I don't. A lot of the times, I definitely don't feel like I'm in control. And a lot of times, I feel like I'm running out of time. I mean, I don't know if I'm alone in this, but I feel like in your mid-20s, going to late 20s, I feel like time is fleeting. I feel like I should be further than I am. I feel like I should. But in the moment, I'm honestly doing what I think is the best I can do. And I hope that you also realize, like, the control isn't always in our hands. I am constantly having to remind myself that I have time. You have time. We have time as long as we can wake up, as long as we have our mind. You're not running out of time. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Go for that. Do that. If you are in the point of your career where you're like, oh my God, I'm really not doing everything that I love, or I'm really struggling finding what I do love, or that thing that I so desperately love, I am not the one giving out opportunities. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your opportunities. You're going to make it for yourself. You're going to keep yourself busy and keep yourself thriving in that world of where you want to head, so that you don't feel the need to depend on someone else's decision and someone else choosing you to feel like you are completely satisfied in life. I'm in love with my passion. I love to act. I love to create. I love being on the stage, being in front of the camera. I love memorizing. I love diving into a character. I love getting pages of text. I love it. But me, I'm not the casting director. I'm not the director. I'm not the this, that, and the other on the other side of the table. All I can do is be Andrea, come to the room, give what I can give. And as hard as it is, maybe not in the first 24 hours, but I gotta let it go. Like, I gotta let it go. And in the meantime, I'm gonna create on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna show my personality. I'm gonna connect with people like you who are watching this video, who are trying to figure out life, make friends, make connections, because that is keeping that creative muscle, which I do have control over, in action. It doesn't mean that if you are trying to achieve being the entrepreneur of the year, that because someone is not buying your product that you just give up. No. What you do is you stay ready. You continue to create products. You continue to test things. You continue to test different abilities, different ways to advertise until you get that winning product, until it does bite. But you don't have to wait idly until someone else makes a decision to choose you. You choose you. You choose you. You choose you every single day. And you show up no matter what. Okay? And that is what I am learning in my 20s, that I have time, you have time. Another thing that I find a little bit sometimes on the tougher side to like get over the hurdle is the fact that you and I, me and you, everybody, we tend to sometimes look to the left and the right. You cannot live in that place of comparison. You really can't. Like, you really cannot look to the left and right. You don't know what it took for them to get there. You don't know their backstory. You don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring for them. All you can think about is focusing on your lane. And that is like so hard. That is so hard. Like, how many of us switch lanes in the daily when we're driving? All of us, because that lane is going faster, that lane is going slower. I want to go in the fast lane. I want to go in the fast lane. However, maybe God has you positioned in that middle lane because that's your lane. Don't look at the slow lane. Don't look at the fast lane. Focus on what's in front of you. Maybe you're supposed to be cruising right now. And to God opens up the path for you to accelerate. All right? And that is what I'm constantly reminding myself at 26. The other thing about being in your mid-20s is the dilemma of friendship. It becomes real apparent who you are and the type of people you really do feel like you want to connect with and want to actually hang around with. And then getting that energy reciprocated. I'm going to tell you, one of the hardest things about being an adult is finding genuine connections. Finding people you actually connect with, actually share same mindset as you, and don't want to use or abuse or just get something out of you. Finding genuine connections and genuine relationships is so hard. Like, how do you really know people's real intentions before it's too late? And that is one of the things that I always pray on, like, God, give me the discernment. Let me understand, what I'm getting myself into. And if I feel the energy is off, I'm off. I don't need to be involved. And honey, I'm not gonna beg, borrow, and steal to try to get time with you. I will put myself out there, but after so much of that, if the energy is not reciprocated, then I'm gonna take the hint. You don't have to tell me but one time you don't want to really connect with me like that, because your energy is precious. If you're putting your full self out there, being your genuine self and being welcoming to people and they're just not with it, baby, at 26, I'm done trying. And knowing that nothing is wrong with you, and don't force it. Don't force it. That's what I learned. Do not force it, honey. I'm not forcing it, because you go mess around and find out they were not the person that you were supposed to be friends with. Okay, but don't have to learn the hard way. Allow God to reveal that. Allow time to reveal it. If that friendship is supposed to be in your life, it will happen. Another challenging thing that I feel like I'm like beating down with a drum is money. The money, honey. Like, between taxes and healthcare, what the actual... Because nobody told me about all that. Who told the government that 26 was like an adult? Who told them that we all need to be kicked off of our parents' insurance? Because that was not fair. I want to be a part of that discussion. Because that has been the most, oh Lord, because for a good couple months, I was admittedly without healthcare. Me and my husband. Because, for one, like I said, I'm an actress. So I can get healthcare when I'm on a gig and when I meet a certain amount of weeks. But then again, like I told you, choices out of my control. I don't always control when I work and when I don't work. So there are times when I'm not working or I did not meet the weeks and I don't have health care. Now I gotta figure it out. Now I have to figure out what that means, because nobody taught you that in school. Anybody school taught them about getting health care? Anybody?
Because mine didn't. Mine didn't do that.
Nobody talked about that big life shift. Nobody talked about taxes. Nobody talked about that. Yeah, start your own business. Yeah, be self-employed. Be a hustler, baby. Hustler.
INDEPENDENT. You know what that means? You got taxes. You got taxes. You got TAXESs.
That's what that means. when you want to start your own business, at the end of the year, save your coins, because what they don't tell you is they coming for them. And you don't want to be in jail, so just go ahead and pay that. It's going to be the most frustrating thing. The most frustrating thing there is. The good thing about 26 is I do feel like an adult. I do feel like there's growth. I feel like there is growth within myself. I feel like I'm still very childlike. I can play, I can joke. I do like to plan. I am a planner. I am definitely a planner. However, I'm learning that a little spontaneity, a little bit of going with the flow is very much so needed in order to have a happy life, going with the flow and not being so rigid in a schedule or being so rigid in plans that there's no room for growth. I feel like I've learned that in this journey of 26. So this is just the beginning. This is a safe space for anybody that's navigating through their mid-20s to late 20s, and I would absolutely love to see you again. So please don't forget to subscribe down below so that you can get all of the videos where we can come together and really discuss those things that we're really all thinking about it. So you don't have to feel alone, because you have a safe space here, and we're gonna dive into them and we're gonna talk about it. Let's get into it. And remember, I got you, you got this. And we gonna do this, y'all. Till next time, bye.